A community centre credited with stopping race riots in Harlesden in the 1980s may be demolished. Bridge Park in Stonebridge was once the largest black-led community enterprise in Europe, leading the way for local people. But the local council now wants to get rid of it. Wendy Hurrell explains why.
Brent Council wants to demolish all this to build 1,000 new homes. Bridge Park Community Leisure Centre would also be replaced, but campaigners say at the loss of a significant part of Black British history. In the early 1980s, riots broke out in Brixton, and the same almost happened here in Harlesden. But a man named Leonard Johnson faced the crowd and said, "Let's build, not destroy."
So I was able to go back to the crowd and get the crowd to start dropping their arsenal and things like that. I was surprised as well as the police, though. Yeah, well, you can see that. The main area, that is all this, right?
He co-founded the Harlesden People's Community Council. Over many years, they turned the disused Stonebridge bus garage into a complex, including sports hall, music studios, theatre and restaurant.
We have 32 business units that people have actually taken up, and we've got a number of local people in those business units who's running their businesses. We help give them advice. So, I mean, we're creating real opportunity that we believe that is needed.
It was opened by the then Prince Charles in 1988, but there's always been an uneasy relationship between funding agents, including Brent Council, the community's needs, and HPCC trying to maintain autonomy. Now, 40 years on, another fight to save this building.
We need to get back something. We need to be recognised for something that we've done. Involvement, real involvement, practical involvement. Not just, here you are. That's what we've worked for. To be self-sufficient, to be significant, to a legacy that my child, my son can say, I can do it too. My dad did it. There's community people that got so much abilities and skills to offer.
Brent Council says the centre is no longer fit for purpose and the borough has changed over the years. The accusation is that this is eradicating a really important part of black history in London.
We do want to rebuild, okay? Yeah. When you rebuild, it doesn't mean that you're losing the history, right? You can actually bring back the ambitions that people had at that time into the new space. Going forward, we can create those spaces. We can utilise them and make sure that those uses are part and parcel of the plans we develop and create something that will deliver for all our communities.
The Save Bridge Park campaign launches later this month. Meanwhile, the council says a decision will be made early this year. Wendy Hurrell, BBC London.
Now, this month is widely known as